tremendously important spot at the county level. And so Dan, if you'd come forward and kind of introduce, tell us who you are. Give it up for this guy.
Chairman Gilkerson, distinguished guests, fellow Republicans, good evening. I am honored to be the nominee of our great party and represent our party in the upcoming state's attorney's election. And like many of you, I'm proud to call Brookings County my home. I was born and raised on a family farm in Elkton. Along with my 6 siblings, we learned that success was a picture painted with hard work and a passion for learning. 8 of the 9 members in my family attended this university, South Dakota State. And the yellow and blue runs deep in the Nelson household. And continuing on that tradition, I then attended SDSU, and after graduating from SDSU, I went out and obtained my law degree at USD. And since then, I've been working in Huron as the Deputy State's Attorney for Beagle County. And in 2010, there was one state's attorney who didn't endorse our Attorney General, Marty Jackley. I bet you can guess who that one state's attorney was. Well, he was my new boss, Mike Fuller. But what happened in 2014? I had just worked my first year in that office. And what happened in 2014 was that all 66 of the state's attorneys in South Dakota endorsed Mr. Jackley for Attorney General. And Mr. Attorney General, included in that 66 state's attorneys, was a Democrat. His name was Mike Moore, and I had just worked for him for a year. So Mr. Attorney General, I'm taking credit for that one. Representing the people of South Dakota in criminal proceedings and giving a voice to the victims affected by those crimes has been the most satisfying and fulfilling work and experience I've ever done. And I think we need a state's attorney, though, who will take a proactive and preventative approach in this changing criminal justice landscape to ensure that our community remains safe. In the time that I've worked as a Deputy State's Attorney in Beagle County, I've been lead counsel for numerous felony and misdemeanor jury trials, and I've had the blessed advantage of working under one of the most accomplished and experienced criminal trial attorneys, Mr. Mike Moore. But the moment I left Brookings County, when I went down to law school, I always knew I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back to this community, to Brookings County, my hometown community. And I wanted to do this, and I wanted to settle down here and spread my roots. Because here in Brookings County, we have values. And those values are shared by a lot of us seated here today. Growing up, my parents instilled in me the importance of putting God number 1, family came second. And finally, they instilled in me, though, the importance of servicing a cause, to serve a cause. And in the Nelson household, that cause was our country. And my 4 brothers hold the title of Green Beret. One's a paratrooper with the 101st Airborne. One is a Kiowa pilot, and one is a member of the South Dakota National Guard. And I would be remiss if I did not continue in that legacy of service. And ladies and gentlemen, those are the values that I have, and those are the values that I will carry into the office of the Brookings County State's Attorney. I thank you for your support, and I look forward to hearing from our Attorney General, Marty Jackley, and Representative Mark Nicholson. Thank you.